Hey guys, it's Victoria. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Nars Make Up Your Mind palette. This is the face and eye palette. This is what the palette looks like. And as you can see, you have some face colors over here, so some blushes and a bronzer, as well as 8 eyeshadow colors. And you can obviously use the blush and contour shade as shades for your lids as well. So this is one of Nars' new palettes. It came out a little while ago. So today we're just going to be testing this palette out and I'll let you guys know what I think of it. And yeah, so let's get started. So I did my foundation. Today I'm wearing the Makeup Forever HD foundation as well as the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer, of course. I'm going to be trying out the bronzer in the palette. It's definitely a lighter shade for a bronzer, so I'm going to just test this out on my face because I don't have any on yet. I'm just applying this with a contouring brush. It's bronzing my face, so that's the most important thing. Also make for a really great transition shade in the crease of your lids when you're doing your eye makeup. So using a blending brush and contouring my nose. Before we go any further, I do have to go in with my translucent powder. This is the one from Kylie Cosmetics, and I'm just going to clean up some of this contour I already baked underneath my eyes before I started the video. I'm just going to apply this underneath the contour to help clean it up. We can finally start the eye look. I'm just going to start out with this matte neutral light color like I always do. First I'm just using that light neutral color and I am going to just apply this into the crease. And then over top of that I'm going to use a little bit of that bronzing shade that we used on our face and just apply this into the crease. And also a little bit above. I'm going to add a little bit of this deeper matte brown and I'm just going to apply this into the crease. So just going to use the edge of a card. You can also use tape, but I already did my face makeup so I don't want to use tape today. And I'm just connecting that from the outer corner of my eye to the end of my eyebrow, and then I'm just blending this out with a blending brush. I'm just doing this so that we get a nice edge when we take it off, as you can see. Going back in and making sure everything is nice and blended. I'm not touching the edge where we have a sharper edge. Now using a blending brush again, I'm going to go into this deep purple because of course I have to use this shade. It's like the big pop of color in the palette. I'm going to use my card again. Try and line it up with the line you already have created and just buffing that right over top. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the bronzer and I'm just going to add this right to the top of the purple and just kind of blend that out a little bit so it looks a little softer. As you can see, some of that eyeshadow is like on the inner half of the lid as well, so I'm just going to use this concealer and tap this on the center of the lid, go up to that crease. This will kind of be where we place one of those shimmery colors later on. So I'm just going to go back in to that purple and replace that color on either side to just help bring it out a little bit more. I'm going to use this really small eyeshadow brush. I'm going to pick up some of this really deep shade here to go in with my card again and line this up. I'm just going to almost create the effect of a winged liner with this. Drag that across on the edge, softly blend it down at an angle, and it's okay if you get a little bit of that on the concealer, and as you can see, kind of just gives it more of a deeper definition to the edge of the eye look. And using a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to add this really pretty shimmery, kind of, it has like a purple tint to it, and I'm just going to, you can see how pretty this is, I'm just going to place this right on the center of my lid. It's such a pretty color. Bringing that right up to the crease and just really try to keep it centered. Definitely a very highly pigmented and pretty glitter. I absolutely love that glitter. Then using another small eyeshadow brush, I'm going to just mix these two neutral colors at the top, and I'm just going to apply this to my brow bone. For my lower lash line, I'm going to use that same purple and just place that right below the eye. The inner corners, I'm just going to use some of this other shimmer in the palette and place that right there. Then over top, I'm just going to apply a little bit of this nude color and just sort of mattify that a little bit so that it's not too shimmery because the lids are already so shimmery. I do want to add a little bit of black liquid liner today, which works out really well because we already have this edge. So I'm just going to kind of use that as my guide. So now that most of the eyes are done, I'm going to add some lashes. These are from Kiss, and then I'm just going to also apply my mascara. Back to the palette, we're going to go to the face again. I'm just going to mix these two blushes over here on the end and apply those. This one is a little bit of a lighter blush shade, and these both have a shimmer, and this one is probably the most shimmery, and this one is a little bit of a more neutral blush, but it still also has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I'm going to use the Becca Cosmetics. This is the Lilac highlighter. Apply this to my cheekbones. For my lips today, I'm starting out by using the NYX Cosmetics Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Natural, and I'm just lining my lips. And for my actual lip color, I'm going to use the Tarte Sugar Rush Sugar Coat liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Cake Pop. Okay, so this is the finished look. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. I like this palette a lot if you're looking for a nice new palette to add to your collection. I think that there are really pretty blush shades in here. The colors in this palette are, for the most part, neutral. It's basically just this purple that maybe not everyone would wear on a day-to-day basis, but the shimmers are pretty wearable. I mean, it is like a purpley shimmer, but I feel like if you added it with like a nude brown eyeshadow colors, it would look actually really pretty. And then a gold you can definitely wear on a daily basis. So I really like this palette. I will leave a link for it down below in the description on Ulta and Sephora or Nars, wherever I can find it. I will link it down below for you guys in case you want to go check it out. There's always a piece of hair that's in my face, and then when I'm editing it, I see it and I never actually realize it, but this time I caught it. Watch it, I'll go back. Whatever. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell button when you subscribe. It's right next to it to turn on your post notifications so you're notified when I upload every single new video. I upload a new video every week, so be sure to go check out last week's video. It was another fall makeup look. It's what I've been doing lately. So if you guys have any requests, let me know down below in the comments. You guys can also find me on Instagram and Snapchat at Victoria Costanz, and on Twitter at Vic Costanz. So be sure to go follow me on there, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!